We're in Guangzhou, China, and this is part 2 of the video series we've filmed on this one street, one of the best food streets we've ever seen anywhere in the world.
Let's get into it. There's a whole heap of food coming up.
I'm Thomas.
And I'm Sheena, and we're chasing a plate.
We hope you're hungry. Let's eat. This is a super local street. There's basically not a tourist to be seen, and there is wall-to-wall food for a good K&a-half, 2K of just epic food. Check out part 1 after you've watched this. Our first stop's right here.
We're starting the day the Guangzhou way with Cheung rice noodle rolls.
xXihua is a very common way to start the day here. It's essentially a giant rice noodle which they make with a very thin rice batter. And they're cooking right here on the street front. I'm still standing on the footpath at this point watching her cook. She's got the very thin batter now, almost water consistency. Puts it on a thin cloth which goes on the steamer. Add the filling. There is many different options. We've ordered a few different ones. Steams really quickly and then they just scrape it off, chop it up, cover it in sauce. While this is a very common way to start the day, it's not only a breakfast dish. You can have this right through the day. I know in the afternoon they put tables right out here onto the footpath as well. It gets even busier actually. We're mid-morning at the moment, so maybe we've missed the true breakfast rush. But she's still churning out. It's like constant. She's got 3 steamers on the go, just constantly churning out.
We ordered 2 plates of deliciousness. Honestly, the Cheung is so silky and she is working at a furious pace, just churning out those plates. Got 2, one with the youtiao or the Chinese donut, yaozagui, inside. Crispy, crunchy, and then covered in that silky rice noodle, and then beef and lettuce. Just gotta get into this one. It's so good. It's coated in a sweet soy sauce. The Cheung is super silky. I can see why this place is so popular. Let's try this beef one. The beef looks very tender. Oh, it is. Simple perfection. Cantonese cuisine is very delicate, light, lets the flavors, natural flavors sing. These natural flavors sing. Oh yeah, they do. You dropped it?
Wow, next level good. That was seriously amazing. So silky, so delicious. Wow, what a
so
spot.
Good.
We need to grab a drink before we get to our next stop. What we're having is going to be delicious, but without a drink, it's going to be quite dry. We both feel like a Hong Kong milk tea. We're going to get one here, or half tea, half coffee actually.
可唔可以唔該2杯鴛鴦啊？
有。
好。
要凍定熱啊？
凍啊，唔該。
2杯係嘛
？2杯唔該。Just ordered 2 cups of Yinyang, which is half milk, half coffee, cold. This is a really popular drink that you can find in Hong Kong, and there are actually a lot of these stalls all around Guangzhou serving this drink. They use cans of evaporated milk to create a really creamy texture.
俾個袋拎住。
哦，唔使啊，就咁揸住嚟飲啦。唔該，唔該。
慢慢啊。
好，拜拜。Oh, refreshing Yinyang. I love this drink. I could just walk along the street all day, sipping, eating, and just watching everything that's going on. There is so much life on these streets. There are street vendors everywhere selling ready-to-eat food, but also fruit, towels, like everything you can think of. It's such a cool place to explore. Just heading across the road to a very popular cake shop. They make these really egg heavy, fluffy sponges. We're gonna grab a few and wash it down with this Yinyang. Right on the street again, so the aroma of the cakes baking is just wafting out onto the street. And just like look where I'm standing. Over here we've got some fruit vendors. Down here we've got a street market happening. It's all go. And these guys are just pulling out cakes, like sheets of cakes, every couple of minutes. So they're churning through those baked goods. Fresh as anything. They're in the oven for like a minute and a half. Wow-wee. And interestingly enough, the cake is sold by weight. So we're gonna grab 3. I don't know how much it is per grams or whatever. But I'm just watching the guy oiling the cake tins, and the batter is so fluffy and pillow-like. 唔該晒。謝謝你。430 RMB for 3 cakes, which is about $1. Huh. It doesn't get fresher than this.
So eggy.
Fluffy. I'm gonna chase it with some.
Pretty unusual thing. And we haven't seen this around here. So it's not a normal dish to get. Oh, it needs that tea
It's
chaser.
perfect with the tea
Match
coffee
made
chaser.
in heaven. Eggy, fluffy sponge, but definitely quite dry, like jam or cream on there or something would be amazing. But add it with that, absolute match made in heaven. They're piping hot out of the oven. You're in amazing environment to eat it. Life doesn't get much better. What a morning tea. Our next stop is for some noodles, and this is fascinating. Look at this. This is a super traditional way, a dying art form to make noodles with a giant bamboo pole that you essentially sit on and bounce. Like, this is some cool stuff. Let's go in for a look. There's a rubber band at the end of the bamboo, which looks like a drive belt of probably a truck, a massive drive belt. And that's what's creating that slight bounce. And obviously the bamboo would have a little bit of give. He just crushes those, or flattens those, the bit of dough, flips it, folds it, flattens it. It's like a rolling machine, but completely manual and takes a long time. I believe it's something like 45 minutes to do one batch of noodles, which doesn't make that many bowls as well. Wicked.
The menu is in Chinese and I don't read any Chinese, so I'm just going to have a chat to them in Cantonese. I speak subpar Cantonese, but it's been helping us get by, and order a couple of bowls of noodles. Got there in the end with the help of another diner who's helping me translate. So we got a plain dry noodle with shrimp roe powder and also some wonton noodles. This is incredible to watch. So he's kneading the dough, and it is an egg-filled dough, and it creates a real elasticity and bounce to those noodles. Okay, ordered 2 dishes. One is the lo mein, which is just dry egg noodles with shrimp roe powder chucked all over the top, sprinkled all over the top, and then the soup on the side. And then this here is a bowl of fresh shrimp and pork wonton, and then the egg noodles on top of that. Shrimp roe noodles, lo mein. Oh man, they are really great. They are so al dente. They have a real bite. They're bouncy, they're springy, and that's achieved through that bouncing on that pole and kneading the dough in that manner. They are delicious. So very simple, The shrimp roe doesn't really have too much of it's not a strong flavour at all. It is all about those noodles. Wow. Very, very good.
And the wonton noodles for me, these are in the soup. These are exactly the same noodle, but obviously a lot wetter. I don't normally use chopsticks with my left hand. I'm trying to hold the camera. Yeah, great texture. And a good little flavour there too. Sometimes noodles like this can definitely just sort of clump in your mouth and they become quite hard to eat. They don't. Oh, yeah, that's a cut above. That technique of bouncing on the bamboo is really special to see. It's a very rare sight. There's actually 2 places on the street that do it. It's the only time we've seen it in our 10 days so far here in Guangzhou, so it's not a common one. What a neat traditional thing. I believe it started from the hawkers way back in the day. They used to carry their wares over their shoulder with the bamboo pole, and then someone figured out that, well, hang on, I could use this pole to make the noodles. So they, took what they had with them at the time and turned it into this, and it's just holding on as a tradition, and it's really neat.
We've been exploring really historical and traditional parts of Guangzhou, and you come across a lot of these herbal, tonic or medicine shops. Basically what you do is you describe your ailment to them and then they put together like a concoction. Thomas really loves these shops, so we're going to get him something for his sore muscles. 你好，我先生即係有好攰啊，同埋佢筋嗰啲又痛咧，有冇嘢可以俾佢飲啊？去濕咯，清完去濕咯，飲過。清去濕好，唔該晒。要大瓶定細瓶啊？細嘅唔該。I said to him that Thomas was feeling a little bit fatigued and he's got sore muscles, and so he suggested a remedy for dampness in the body, or for removing dampness in the body.
My ailment really is that I turned 40 and now my body hurts all the time. Just got oldish, had a kid a bit late in life, and just sore. So I need this stuff. Great little hole in the wall spot. It's always, I assume always in my knowledge, a very bitter drink, and there's a bitter smell coming from there. It sounds terrible. It's not that bad. But it's strong. They prepare it in a little plastic bottle, which is pretty handy because it would be hard to drink in one hit if they gave you a cup, I reckon. So you can sort of sip on it and go through it slowly. It's very hot. Oh, that's quite a subtle one. Whoa, so really herby, very Chinese medicine-y tasting, so it's quite medicinal, quite bitter, as I said. It's got to be good for you. If it tastes like that, you sort of got to give it a bit of a chew to get it down. It's some serious flavour. It's got to be good for you. Hopefully that helps my 40-year-old bod. This next stop is somewhere for really home-style, very affordable, simple meals. We've actually eaten here a couple of times while we've been in Guangzhou, because when you're traveling and eating a lot like us, you want some more simple food sometimes. And this place really ticks the boxes, but we think it's worth showing because while the food's not mega exciting, there's something really special about this place. It's got a real local feel, a real ingrained feel. I just really like this style of eating, and I want to show it to you. You can see all the steamer baskets stacked up with all the different dishes, but we'll grab some and describe what exactly we're having.
I'm going to park up here. These guys do all sorts of braised meats on rice served with greens, so simple home style cooking. They've got their menu there. I'm just going to go and chat to the guys and see what they've got today. Ni hao.
嗨，你好，
Ni
吃
hao.
什么？
今日有冇雞啊？
有。
哦，一個雞飯啊，唔該。They're fish, spare ribs, meat patties, chicken. I went for the chook. So all the meat's marinating there, and then they're just loaded onto rice, steamed, and then topped with really glossy fresh greens.
It's such a great atmosphere here as well. We're right on the footpath, the tables, the cooking's happening right on the edge of the footpath. The street is such an experience in itself because there's so much to look at. So just walking up and down the street, you're just inspired all the time, and the smells, the food is just incredible. It's such a neat place to explore. We spent a lot of time here. I mean, this is our third day here. I think we had a day where we just came to check it out, figure out what we should film. We filmed the first video, check that one out as well, and now this one, and it's just what a special place. And like I said earlier in this video, this is not a tourist street. This is a very local, very real, raw place to eat amazing food.
Look at this. This costs 17 renminbi or $2.30. Like, what a plate of food. Really healthy. Rice, a protein, so chicken, and a pile of glossy greens, some Thai sam.
This is definitely not a flashy bowl of food. It's chicken, vegetables, rice, there's some mushrooms in there. Like we've said, and we're trying to get it across, I think, that it's not all about it being flashy and big. It's about it being homely and nourishing. It's something that it feels like it's sort of, it's in your soul a little bit. There's something special about this place. It's a really neat place to eat.
Saucy rice, black fungus, braised chicken, a bit of ginger in there. The chicken is so tender. It's really clean flavors. I can't get over how good the greens are here. And they're always cooked to perfection. They're never overcooked. Bite, vibrant, fresh. Wow.
Another great day of eating here. As always, all of the details of where we've eaten are down below in the description box. Thank you for watching this one. Hit subscribe, drop us a comment, let us know what you thought of the video, and hit that like button. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.